Hey YouTube, coming at you with my first Willpower Cup team, and so I started this team with a very balanced. It is a balanced team. Claydol, Drapion, MANDIBUZZ. Claydol is going to be weak to like grass. Not that there's a lot of grass in this meta, but like grass. And it's going to have some problems with flyers. And then I put in Drapion as a safe swap, and then MANDIBUZZ as the flyer, going to be weak to electric, and that's where Claydol comes in. And I ran air slash on it, and I'm like, this team works. Everything about this team works in principle. You have a very spammy safe swap in Drapion. You have some bulking Claydol and MANDIBUZZ to offset that. You have coverage for a lot of the stuff. You have Claydol for all the poisons that there should be. You have MANDIBUZZ with air slash that should take care of the fighters. Drapion is safe swap, which you maybe grab shields. And then so the good news is, I ended the day at like 2885-ish. So I didn't go down a ton, but it was a lot of like 2-3s. So this team didn't perform as well as I thought it did. And Claydol really underperformed how I thought it did. And it was a mixture of two things. The first was there was a lot of flyers. Air slash MANDIBUZZ that I thought I would use. If you watched the stream yesterday, I switched to air slash to deal with Annihilape and Primeape. And I guess everyone else had that same idea in mind because I saw a lot of air slash MANDIBUZZ today. And then there was just a lot of flyers, a lot of Moltres and MANDIBUZZ and stuff like that. Just so Claydol already had problems like that. And there was a lot less poison than I thought. I thought there was a decent amount of Drapion, and I thought there'd be more Quillfish. But there was a lot of Primeapes. Some Greninjas out there is very strong. I'm using Greninja on my team maybe this afternoon if I can get that video out in time. So let's take a look at some battles to see how this team played. So again, right off the bat is Primeape. You have nice that the Karate Chops are resisted, but as you can see by the turn, is a 3-turn move for Mud Slap. Scorching Sand takes 5 to get to, so that's 15. Whereas these Rage Fists come in 8. So basically, they're already on their second Rage Fist as you are just getting to your first Scorching Sand, which means that you are just going to get significantly outpaced here. So yes, the Karate Chop is resisted, but these things just come so quick. I can either let this go and come in something else. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But now they're like 3 times boosted. They're going to get to another move. It is just a Rage Fist, so it's resisted, but like 3 times boosted. Here comes a 4th. This is where this Pokemon can get a little out of control. Cresselia comes in. So I switched to Foul Play. If you're running Air Slash, it's a slower energy generating move compared to Snarl. So I switched to Foul Play. Because Air Slash does a little more damage, but it's less harder. It's less energy. So switch to Foul Play so you can spam a bit faster. Have to take the Moonblast. Looks my attack fell. So maybe I should have come in with Drapion right away once my attack fell, but getting off the Foul Play. They're going to take the move, and then Drapion's going to have to sweep here. So I'll probably instant swap as soon as this is thrown, or just get taken out. That's fine. And they're not getting out. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to just get this little extra bit here and get this Aqua Tail off. And they shield. And I'm like, okay, they had a Moonblast. I really don't want to take a Moonblast here. So I'm going to shield this up. And then I have a little bit of energy advantage. Game was laggy today, and I can't tell whether that was on Niantic's end or it was because I was playing on the bus on the way home from work. So it may have just been like the connection issue on my end. But I had a lot of lag today. Oh, but even I think it's like the game, because even at the end of the day here, I had a lot of when I was home after work. You're gonna see in my videos, hopefully this afternoon. I assume this afternoon with Greninja, you're gonna see just me lagging a bunch. So lose that one there. Again, Medi comes in here even with counter. Yeah, it looks like a counter animation. They have Ice Punch, and you can live. It's a non-stab, and it's from a Medi, but Medi's bulky, and this won't take out. I think they shield anyways, if I remember. Yeah, they shield, and I lower their attack. But here comes like another 2 super effective Ice Punches. So I got shield one up. So Claydol I think if you saw my stream yesterday and the team that I got to 29-25 with is the same team that got me from 2500 to 2850. it was a team that relied on the spamminess, right? Everything had a 12 turn or less moveset. And then when you have Scorching Sand, which is 15 on the first one, and Ice Beam, which is 18 on the first, 3x5, 3x6, it's you can feel how slow it is. And then like even against these poisons, super effective Mud Slaps don't chip as much as I thought they would. Like I thought it would do way more damage than this. Maybe it's because I'm not a shadow. And then these things just the 8 to an Aqua Tail, right? Aqua Tail's super effective against you, so it only takes 8 to get there. So they're at 2 Aqua Tails by the time you're at 1 Scorching Sands. So Claydol, I was a bit disappointed in. Drapion is Drapion, right? It is very, very spammy. You can just, you can just spam these Aqua Tails and Crunches. It plays exactly like it does in the Open Great League. And then MANDIBUZZ. I think MANDIBUZZ, I'm going to put MANDIBUZZ in the title and thumbnail. I think MANDIBUZZ is very, very strong in this meta. And it's strong in this meta because with Air Slash, you can handle almost everything you are going to see. There's a lot of Dark, Drapion, Quillfish, Greninja. Having that Air Slash Aerial Ace combo, Moltres. Having that combo means you can do well. There's a lot of fighters. Pangoro, Annihilate, Primeape. Having the Air Slash Aerial Ace, super effective. There are some Claydols. Resisting the Mud Slaps and Scorching Sands, they have to throw Ice Beam. So I think that, so I've tried 2 teams now. You'll see the second one is Greninja, Drapion. Was it Drapion? No. Greninja, Primeape, and then Cresselia is what I ended up with. I would not be surprised if I go back to MANDIBUZZ for a 3rd team to try and push to Legend. I really think that it has a ton of play in this meta. I think that has a lot of play. There's a lot of fighters, but Greninja, which you'll see at Showcase tomorrow. So Greninja is very spammy. But obviously these air slashes are neutral, and so is the Aerial Ace. So I'll take a Hydro. I'll live, obviously, but the second one's probably going to come pretty quick, especially when I overfarm for some reason. You got to try and grab that shield there. I don't know why I didn't. And Air Slash is also a 3-turn move, and so is Water Shuriken. And there is the Annihilate in the back. So I have an Aerial Ace. This may grab a shield. And then I just try an instant swap because I thought like, okay, maybe if I force him to throw close combat, then I can maybe get to a move. But they can just for sure get to 2 moves here. It is more to get to the moves because they're running counter because it's Annihilate, but they still do get to 2 moves, but back to back here, so I lose by 1 HP. There. Oh, it's just a Rage Fist. Yeah, Rage Fist does not take out, but the 2-turn counter registers before the 3-turn. Okay, good lead here. And they get into Shadow Giraffe, and then MANDIBUZZ is just such a punish to this. I don't know about using Shadow Giraffe rig in this meta. This meta is so Dark dominated. I get it. There is Annihilates and Primeapes and stuff. And you'll do neutral against you'll do resisted Claydol because Claydol's half psychic. So there's too many Darks in this meta for my liking to use a psychic Pokemon like that. Holy lag. Yeah, lots and lots of lag. But that's okay. So gotta move off. I know every move is resisted. Holy crap. I was going to say, I know I felt the lag when I was playing, and you just watching these back is rough. So this thing is double boosted. Double boosted? Yeah, maybe double boosted. So I'm definitely going to respect this. And out comes the MANDIBUZZ. So they are also using Air Slash. I probably went up against 8 or 9 MANDIBUZZes and only 1 used Snarl. I think everyone else used Air Slash for the reasons that I mentioned. Right? There's so many things that Air Slash does neutral super effective against as opposed to doing resisted. So it just makes sense. So run Air Slash, Aerial Ace, foul play. Don't care what PV Poke says. This is the better moveset for this current meta. So I'm going to shield, hoping I can out pace here. Grab a shield or take this low enough that I can mud slap it down, even a resisted mud slap. So they let that go. They do still have a shield. And I do get a move off, which is nice. Yes, I know the fast move timing was off there, but I just wanted to get a move off. I think that is important, just to like grab that shield and chip as much as I can. And yes, they are at a move, but I did take them low enough to mud slap down, and I have the scorching sands for this. That's going to come back. I forget how much energy this has, but have scorching sands to take this out, and then it is just a mud slap down. Need a couple, but will get a couple. There, Galarian Moltres, right? There's your flyer. So bad lead, got to come into Drapion and get hit with the claydol. But this is when I talk about claydol, right? So I'm already at a crunch, which is super. Crunch and Aqua Tail both super effective. Going for the stab move. Put it low enough and then get the leg, but I'm at an Aqua Tail, so I'm already going to grab a shield. So the fact that I'm in such a bad matchup and already grabbing shields is really good for me. And I almost got a second one, and who knows if my game didn't lag there if I do get another one off there. So I just come in here. I am worried about the ice beam, so I shield. I probably shouldn't, but I do shield. They do get another move off, so I'll have to let this go. I'm not burning 2 shields in this mirror match here. And I'm almost at an ice beam, so I will definitely stay in and throw the ice beam on the Moltres to grab a shield or do a ton of damage here. And not even as much damage as I thought I would. But here again, neutral air slashes versus resisted sucker punch. I do shield up a potential Brave Bird. It is a Brave Bird, so that's a good shield. What is in the back? And this is generally a good matchup. If you're running Air Slash or Air Release MANDIBUZZ against a Drapion, this is generally a good matchup for you. However, not when you are behind a shield. So here comes the first Aqua Tail, and this thing is going to just spam the crap out of me. Here comes another one. And then I was like, okay, they're dry on energy. So I was like, they're dry on energy. I can just throw here, and they should be one short. And then I guess I missed up one, and I'm like, okay, so now they get another move off, and I'm just like, frig. Because now I'm just screwed, because now I didn't even grab the shield. And they took me out. And now they can sucker punch me down. And yeah. So Drapion's super spammy. Probably misplayed that a bit. Maybe I should count. It's not even that hard to count a friggin' Drapion. It's 4 and 5. Like, some things I understand. But a 2-turn Poison Sting with a 4 and a 5 Aqua Tail and Crunch? Come on. Gallade. Leaf Blade, super effective. I probably need to eat at least one, just knowing that I'm going to get significantly outpaced here. Again, only 4 to a Leaf Blade here, which means that I just kind of need to throw ASAP. I know timing is not great here, but you need to take this out or grab a shield. So you're going to have to just sacrifice the timing on that one to get that out. So I did grab a shield. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then I came MANDIBUZZ trying to air slash down, and I do air slash down, so that's great. What's going to come in next? MANDIBUZZ. Oh, yeah, this matchup took a while. This matchup took a while. And I was like, why are you... And they, like, shield. I'm like, why are you coming in MANDIBUZZ behind on energy? Maybe. And then they with Snarl? No, with is that Snarl? And then they shield when they have, like, 6 HP left, and I'm just like, what are you doing? No, it looks like foul play, so those aren't even doing anything, but they are charging faster, so they're going to spam air releases more, but obviously these air slashes are starting to add up. So I was like, I'm going to shield. I got a shield advantage. You're coming in here. Maybe you have something weak in the back. And I think it was like a claydol or something in the back. We'll see. Anyways, so I'm not sold on any team yet. I think the pieces here are... Again, I think Claydol's not as good as I thought it'd be. Drapion is, and so is MANDIBUZZ. Gardevoir seems to be banned. For those of you who... should I test the Overquill? Quillfish Overquill? So yeah, I haven't seen any Overquill. Saw a couple Quillfish, ton of MANDIBUZZ, some Cress, some Skuntank, decent amount of Rapidash, a bunch of Galarian Moltres. And that was basically it. Oh, yeah, you got some random ones. Guzzlord, a Slowbro here and there, some Greninjas, and then an Annihilape and Primate, a bunch of those. But that's essentially the meta. I saw one or two more Pekos too. But that is essentially the meta. Not surprising. We knew that coming in. When you have a limited meta, you will only have a certain amount of Pokemon. I do region specific Mexico. I do not have anything that can beat. I don't have claydol that can beat that, so I just got to get out of here. And again, here just says the spamminess of Drapion. Already getting to the Aqua Tail, which means this is going to grab a shield. So maybe MANDIBUZZ is my win con here. So yeah. So I'm not sold on any team yet. Let me know in the comments below if you have a team from day one that worked well for you. Like I said, I plan to shoot the other Greninja one tonight in between having to sign up my kids for swimming lessons. This is my don't do what I'm doing. I was in the office all day. I did my battles on the bus on the way home. I did like half my battles on the bus on the way home. Had dinner. I prepped the first video after dinner, get my kids bath and bed. It is 8:40. I'm doing this video. I did the rest of the battles. So I got finished shooting this. And then at 9 o'clock, which is in 20 minutes, I got to register my kids for swimming lessons. And then after that's done at like 9:30, hopefully it's quicker than that, I got to set up and do the next video and then shoot it at like 10:30 to 11 and then you upload and stuff like that. It's going to be like a midnight night. Yeah, this is, I mean, I don't have to, but I kind of have to. Anyways, let me know what teams you have used. Great League, I will cover. Ooh, Austin, I appreciate it. I'm just looking to see if anyone has submitted battles for this yet, and they have not. I do have a couple submissions from members for the Great League, which I'll cover next time Great League comes around. But Austin, channel level 1 member, comes in with the team, and I asked for movesets, and he knows, he or she, Austin can go either way, knows that I now do the move counts and has the move sets and the counts. So this has Jump Luff, so it's like Fairy Wind 2, Aerial Ace 5454, Energy Ball 7666. I didn't even ask for that, but that is greatly appreciated. Thank you for the submission there, and I will definitely check that out the next time Great League comes around, which I think is in a couple weeks. Pawnyard, yeah, spamming here. So I'm trying to think, maybe there's a better third instead of claydol, because I really like Drapion. I really like Drapion, and I really liked MANDIBUZZ in this. So maybe there's a better third that you can use to really do well in this meta, because I think the other two are fantastic in this meta, Drapion and MANDIBUZZ. So they suggest claydol is the number 2 suggestion, but Annihilate, the fighters, Annihilate, Pangoro, and Machamp are 1, 3, and 4, because you're going to have problems with Guzzlord. Yeah, Guzzlord, Umbreon, Raticate, a lot of the darks. So they're saying go with a fighter. Which I guess makes sense, right? Darks, you'd have to just do Poison Sting and non-stab Aqua Tail, and then Aerial Ace. You'd do okay there, just be slow. So yeah, fighter makes sense. If you want to sub this in for a fighter, like Annihilate, maybe a little more bulk because Drapion's pretty glossy. Yeah, that would work. So that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this cup and what you're using. Trying to see if there's any either comments or thank you everyone who joined the stream yesterday. I thought it was really cool that we peaked at 400 live subscribers, which is a lot. I was looking back and this was my first first in a year and a half. First stream in a year and a half. So I think a lot of people who just kind of wanted to see me for the first time in a while, if not ever, definitely showed up. So I appreciate that. Yeah. So I'm just seeing if there's any like comments on the videos that like are really needs to talk about, but seems just like just general comments on the videos. So that is it. Stay tuned this afternoon for hopefully I should do it, but it'll be late, but I'll do it tonight. But so stay tuned for the Greninja team. And that is it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.